hug pocket. Woo! Hey guys, it's Hannah. So today's video is going to be a review and demo of the new Tarte Tarteist Clay Paint Liner, and it comes with a little brush. So I will just jump right into it, starting off with the liner. It kind of looks like it's in a lip gloss tube, which is a really cool concept, I think. I've never seen anything like this before. So I'll show you an up close, but yeah, it's their clay paint liner. So the texture of this liner to me is a cross between a gel and a liquid. So I think that that is really, really cool because you get like the precision of like the liquid but like the staying power of the gel, so it's just really, really cool. And then I'll show you here, when you take the cap off of it, it has a little like a little dish. So what you do is you just squeeze up a little tiny bit of the product. Be careful not to get too much. The first time I did and it was a mess. You just put a little bit of the product into the little spoolie, and then you just dip your brush into it, and then you can wipe the excess off on the side, so you only get exactly what you're trying to get on your brush, which I think is really, really cool. And then here is the brush that comes with it. It is like a miniature size of the full version of this brush that they just came out with, but I love it because the tip is really, really pointed and it just applies very nicely. So pros to this liner, I would say it is very matte black, which is awesome because a lot of times it's hard to find a liner that's not shiny. So I like how matte it is. A problem that I had is like I feel like I had to apply a couple, like more than one layer to really get the color I wanted, and maybe that's because I didn't get enough on my brush. I was a little cautious. I didn't want to glob it on my eye. But that's another thing that could be a pro and a con about this product. You know, it could be a con because you have to keep putting it on, but also you can control how much you put on, versus like a liquid liner where it just goes on however much it wants. You kind of like don't have as much control with how much product. You don't have that little thing to wipe your brush off on. So I really like that. I did my liner really quickly the other day with this. Like it was just like whoop, whoop, done. But today in the demo that I'm about to show you, you will see that I had a little bit of trouble on camera because I was really close to the light and my eyes were like blinded. So I was like trying to like show you guys how I apply it while being blinded. So you can see how easily it applies and how smoothly it goes on. Just know that it was a lot easier when it was not on camera. So here I will show you how I apply it. I just dip my brush in the little thing and then I smooth glide it right on. I like to do the lash line first and then go and do the wing, and they make like a little triangle, and then I like to connect it, and then I kind of like to just fill that in. So that is what I personally like to do when applying this product, and I think it's really easy. I think it would be good if you just want to do the lash line, or this little angled brush makes it really easy to do the wing. So I think another tip I would have is if you're going to do like a really precise flicked out wing, make sure you wipe off almost all the product on the brush and then gently flick it out, because I kind of just globbed the product and threw it right on there. But the other day I got a really nice precise wing when I just like flicked it just a tiny bit, because the tip of this brush is super fine, so it's perfect for that. So I really like that about it. Another pro that I think is a really cool thing is that since it is in a squeezy tube, it's not going to dry out as fast as a gel liner specifically dries out so fast, because when you open it, it's exposed to the air. And then I also find that liquid liners for me dry out kind of fast because you're like opening them and pushing the air back in, kind of like how mascara dries out, you know? So I think that I can't promise you that this isn't going to dry out because I haven't had it long enough to know, but the concept of it seems like it would not dry out for a long time. Also, you get, let me see, 6 grams of product in here. I don't know, but it looks like you get, it's full. You get a lot of liner. This is an eyeliner, guys. It's not like this is like a lip gloss or something that you splooge all over your lips. You only use a tiny, tiny little bit of this. So I feel like this is going to last me forever. So I paid $24 for mine, and it came with the brush and the liner, which is really, really good if you think about it. The full size of the liner is, the brush I'll put the price on the screen because I forgot exactly how much this cost. But they sell the full size of this, but I'm like, why would people buy, I mean, it's only $24 for both of them. That's a really, really good deal, I think, especially for a good product. And Tarte does make very good, long-lasting products. So I like how the little brush is like wooden. It's really cute. And so that is kind of my thoughts on this product. I really do like it. I wouldn't say it's a holy grail for me. I like to kind of try different liners, but I do like that it's easy. You know, it's not like you really have to fuss with it too much. When I use like a pot gel liner, I feel like I either get too much on my brush and then you're like trying to scrape it and then it gets all over the place and then the package gets all dirty and it's just like a mess. I don't know if you guys ever had that problem, but I tend to get that problem a lot. I thought that it was very helpful to just be able to wipe it off real quick and then apply it. Like if you're in a hurry, you don't want to have to mess around with all that like gel nonsense. Plus the brush that I got from Inglot to go with my Inglot gel liner gets caked up and gross. I find that this one, it's really easy to just wipe off and then it's just clean. You know, it's like it dries almost instantly because it's so tiny. So you don't have to worry about that as much. So that would be my final thoughts on this liner. If you guys have any questions about it or want to know anything else, please leave them in the down bar below if I skipped anything or if there's something else you were wondering about, because I would be more than happy to fill you in. So go try it. If you've been thinking about trying it, I definitely would. I think you get good bang for your buck and I think it's a good product. Also, I forgot to mention, they have like a chart where you can like look, and there's a ton of different cool eyeliner designs that people have created with this. So if you like get creative with it. I'm also trying out the new Nars Foundation that just came out, the weightless, luminous, whatever, the all day like serum type foundation. It was really expensive, so I'm going to keep trying it out for a few more days and see what I really think about it, try applying it a bunch of different ways, and then I'm going to give you a review on that, possibly either this Monday or next Wednesday. So one of those 2 days, look out for that if you are interested. Let me know below too also if you actually want to see that review. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Why don't you give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and as always, subscribe if you haven't so that you can see future videos and we can be friends. And you know, I feel like the best part of YouTube is the community and like making friends with people and connecting, and you know, so if you want to stay in touch, then just hit subscribe and we'll just be best friends forever. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, and thank you so much for watching. And I actually like really like this lip color. I don't know if I would wear it out, maybe like out like if I'm going out somewhere not to the